a real quick video of me talking about the Nuggets versus the Miami Heat in the finals. So obviously, I just post this for fun, but obviously a lot of people are not interested in NBA, not interested in watching my video. But I definitely agree, with YouTube and all people say. So I think when I watch YouTube and when I watch the NBA, it was pretty damn boring. So yeah, and I knew that the Nuggets gonna win championship. So I want to make a real quick video, shouting out to the Denver Nuggets. They finally won a championship, and I didn't think they're gonna win a championship, right? I mean, the NBA have finally got a new team that win a championship, and I don't know why the finals are boring. Well, I know why, because technically it's a gentleman's sweep. I mean, Nuggets could have, won this in 4 games again, but then somehow they lost game 2, and they just lost in 5, right? Yeah, it was pretty boring because obviously the Miami was outmatched to the Nuggets. I mean, there's not like a blowout or anything like that, but everybody knows who's gonna win, right? It's the Nuggets. And the Heats are kind of like fraud, right? Yeah, because I figure out that the Miami Heat can beat the Nuggets. Well, obviously for reasons because they're smaller and they face against every team injured in the in the East. And I know that whoever came out to the West will win the championship. This is common sense, the West is always tougher than the East. Sometimes the East did win a couple years back, and the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, the Suns are not the best team coming out of the West 2 years ago. And that's Giannis' first ring, but now Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, you gotta put respect on these dudes. And they got Michael Porter Jr. And I figured out the Nuggets are stronger than the Miami Heat in physicality, right? And they're bigger too. They're bigger and stronger. So Miami doesn't have a chance, right? I mean, now you can clearly see why the finals are boring, right? Obviously Jimmy Butler just cannot close the game. They got Max Strus. They got they have injuries as well. They are missing Tyler Hero, and they got Caleb Martin. And yeah, yesterday I watched it, and clearly the Miami Heat was they just gave out everything they could, and they couldn't beat the Nuggets. They don't have enough. I feel they're just missing a legit bigs right there. Maybe one or two, at least one bigs. I mean, with one big they would have been in the series, but I knew the Nuggets gonna be way too much for the Heat. So yeah, I mean, looked like game 2 was lucky, right? Nuggets somehow they give away maybe 1 or 2 games, but they're not giving away all 4 games. I knew it's not gonna happen. They did that to the Timberwolves. I noticed that in the series, and they're doing it to the Heat. So they lost 1 game at home that didn't give away the series. It's just a long way up for the Heat, but always in the second half, the Denver Nuggets just resilient. They keep shooting and they keep bullying the Heat. They did that. That's what happened to the Lakers, man. There's nothing much to say, honestly, right? So it's good to have new teams winning championships in the NBA, just the Cleveland Cavaliers did in 2016. They have 45 or 40 something year of no championship, and the Nuggets have not won a championship in 46 or 47 years or something like that, close to 50 years. So yeah, this is their first title. I mean, I don't think they'll win championship next year because everybody figure out how to win championship. You don't win championship by going small ball. That's not it, man. That's not the recipe. The Nugget has recipe. I mean, the recipe has been there, but I don't know why teams are going small. Obviously because of the Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, right? Obviously they won a championship last year. Obviously the Celtics, inexperienced Boston Celtic, and teams who are injured in the East or West. I mean, injury play a big factor role. You're not gonna always get the best team, going to the finals. It's just how it is, you know. But yeah, man, that's why a lot of people don't call Jimmy Butler superstar, because he just can't close, right? I mean, the Boston Celtics could have put up a better fight in the Miami Heat, I have to be honest, you know. But then they got problems over there too, so it's no wonder why they couldn't go to the finals. I mean, I think the Nuggets will still beat the Celtic anyway, so yeah, it's not surprising, you know, like the Nuggets won the championship, right? And I've been making fun of this team, you know, somehow, you know. I mean, hopefully I get a Denver Nuggets fan, you know, like watching my channel, but I highly doubt it. They're not gonna notice my channel. My channel's too small and aren't noticed. And if they do, and if they subscribe and they like my video, then so be it, right? And if not, so be it either. So yeah, I got, you know, I have nothing much to say, but Lakers was this close to, you know, winning championship, and I hope they get to number 18 soon. So next year, you know, I mean, yeah, no more small ball, no more guards, you know. Thank God, you know, the Golden State Warriors, you know, are also, when they look at this Denver, when everyone in the NBA or every, you know, coach or player look at this team, that's the recipe of winning championship. You have to go big. You cannot go any smaller. They gotta get more big. See, just imagine, you know, like a small guy playing against a big guy. Usually, it's very hard to stop a big guy. And that's exactly what happened. You know, the Nuggets just like outplayed them. They out-rebound them. They just like bullied the Heat. That's what I saw yesterday. Right? Yeah, like Jimmy Butler, you know, and a bunch of role players. This is probably why, you know, the Miami Heat are number 8, right? Probably the reason. So yeah, hopefully the NBA Finals, you know, will be better next year, you know. But it is what it is. There's just really nothing much to say. You know, cause it's a boring finals. So I'm gonna have to, you know, peace out here and bye.